Welcome to the Buzz Brew House. Joining me today is some of the tastiest food from the greatest people in Jacksonville. We're sitting here with Kevin and Laura Lee. Welcome to the Buzz Brew House.
Thank you.
So I had the opportunity to sample almost every one of your products last night. And when you were telling me how good it is and how addictive it is, I've heard that from a lot of people, but oh my gosh, it really is. So thank you for opening up in Jacksonville.
Thank you.
You've brought a lot of inspiration with you, but first I want to start with your background. You were both Navy?
Navy,
Yes.
correct.
Tell me about where you served and what you guys did with the Navy.
Well, as far as my half, I was in the Navy from 84 to 95, and I served on the West Coast Navy as well as the East Coast Navy. So I was stationed in Bremerton, Washington, as well as San Diego, Washington. California, excuse me, San Diego, California. Then I went back to Washington and was stationed in Whidbey Island. And then I got orders again, since the Navy likes to move a lot, move the folks around a lot. Then I wound up getting stationed here in Jacksonville.
Whidbey's beautiful. My brother-in-law was there, and we had the opportunity to visit a few times. Just absolutely incredible.
So there was a lot of great duty stations, you know. Been on a lot of aircraft carriers. Flat tops is what we call them in the Navy. And then I met Laura back in 84, and then again in 85. So
Where were you stationed at, Laura?
I was stationed in Portland, Oregon. There wasn't a Navy base there. I was stationed at the recruiting district. It was my first duty station. Then after we got married, I transferred to San Diego, and then we went to Whidbey Island, and then to Jacksonville.
Well, welcome back to Jacksonville. So, well, what made you open up Tasty Dog?
I tell people all the time that it chose me. I didn't choose it. I had spent 11 years in retail management, everything from intro management to field manager, and I just wanted to try something. It was time for me to move on to something else. And at the time, I was going to consider getting into the home market, doing cabinets, custom installations for us, closets, building safes. A lot of homes don't have enough storage, so that's kind of where I was going to go with it. But we all know what happened back in 2005, 6, 7, 8. So it was okay, plan B. And I had put a resume together, and I was out, putting my resume and doing an interview with companies kind of in the same field I was in. I had just left. I figured I'd just go back to that. And I saw a hot dog cart, and if I go down this road, and I see the cart, and it's like, maybe not. And so I would just went about my business, putting out resumes, doing interviews, and then I kept seeing this hot dog cart. I'm going, hey, is this thing for me? I mean, I can't believe no one has purchased this thing.
How hard was it to convince you?
I was a little skeptical because at the time he wasn't working. I was the only one working, and I'm like, you're going to buy a hot dog cart? Okay, we'll give it a shot, I guess. I mean, what am I supposed to say? No, you can't do it.
Yeah.
My wife seems to tell me no all the time.
I've always been behind him, and trusted in what he's doing. He's always been able to excel in everything he did. So.
Well, I saw you out even last night behind him, helping him out, and I want to talk about some of the hot dogs and the different offerings on the toppings that you guys have. So tell me about some of that and the influence behind them.
Well, when I first started, I went to her, and I went to some of my friends, and they're like, oh, well, you got to do this, you got to do that, you ought to have this on your cart, you ought to have this on your cart. And, when you first start out, it's like, okay, you just kind of, let's just start with the basics. Hot dogs, ketchup, mustard, onions, and relish, sauerkraut, slaw, chili. And then as as I progress, it's like, hey, I got this down pat.
I had one with
Let's-
strawberry jam
Yes.
and powdered sugar and
Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
The Monte Cristo.
The Monte Cristo was
Stole
absolutely
it from
incredible.
Bennigan's.
Did you?
Bennigan's makes the deep fried Monte Cristo. We can't deep fry it, so we decided to try toasting the bun, butterflying the hot dog and get it kind of crispy. We put the jam on the bun, put the cheese on the hot dog and let it melt. Then put it together and sprinkle powdered sugar on it.
What has been your favorite one that has been created so far to date?
Wow. You know what? I think they all are at the top of the list.
Well, it's a long list, though. You
Yeah,
guys,
you know-
I saw at least 20 different types of hot dog
Well,
toppings that you guys
Yeah.
have for your
Well, those are
specialty
the
dogs.
ones that we have on the cart. You know, the Monte Cristo, the Tasty, you know, the Carolina, the Texas, the Pyro. But then,
Chicago.
right, Chicago.
The restaurant, the Landing, has even more, correct?
Yeah, we do a pizza dog, a Seattle dog, and then there's
A Reuben
probably
dog.
a Reuben dog, and then there's probably some out there that I've done in the past that we are going to do like a weekly special, like a BLT or macaroni and cheese and bacon, you know, things like that. So
Well,
I know
I'm,
it sounds crazy, but
Well, we look forward to having you here every week to sample out, try the new ones, and that would be absolutely great.
Yeah.
So,
We'd
well,
love to.
I appreciate you guys joining us at the Buzz Brew House today, and we
Thank
look
you.
forward to keep sampling the products, and we wish you the best in your successes.
Thank you.